I'm Linda Quay from Ghana, and these are my friends, Mavis and Juanita. We are the Mysterious Girls.
Linda is a child of this city. She lives in Accra, the capital of Ghana, which was once a British colony called the Gold Coast. The first African nation to break free of colonialism, Ghana today is a peaceful, independent state and democracy. But you can still find the grim relics of a colonial past, crumbling forts from which thousands of African slaves were shipped to the Americas. Linda lives here with her parents and 3 sisters in the suburbs of Accra, where her father works in a government office.
Sometimes I go to school by bus and sometimes by taxi with my mother, who owns a shop in the city. My sisters go to a different school near my home. My school is called the 7 Great Princes Academy.
Down.
Every day starts with morning assembly.
I hope you know what the right hand of triangle is.
Yes.
Very good.
After assembly, it's time for our lessons, but my mind is not really on my work. For today, we are having the final rehearsals for our performance at the National Theatre. There was this invitation letter which came to our school, which was saying that they wanted students who can sing, dance, recite poems, etc. Why don't we join and see what will happen? Who knows? Maybe. The Fun World Show is performed by different children every month at the National Theatre and filmed for TV. As well as singing in the choir, my friends and I have a dance group called the Mysterious Girls. Hundreds of children auditioned for the show, then the lucky ones developed their act with professional help. Our dance is a traditional dance of the Ashanti tribe. When we are dancing and there is no drum, we don't feel very happy, so we can't put more strength in it. But with the drums, with the beat of the drums, we feel very happy and put more strength in the dancing. Down in the center of Accra, my mother has a shop selling African materials. The designs are traditional and many of the fabrics are made by village women. Sometimes after school and on weekends, my sisters and I help out.
Very fine.
We buy our food from the nearby Makola market. It's crazy here, always noisy and crowded. Today, we are buying vegetables to add to a stew. We mainly cook on small stoves that run on paraffin. We are having a chicken stew with a fresh tomato sauce. I like rice and stew, but my favorite dishes are banku with okra stew. Sometimes we use the traditional fuel, charcoal, which comes from wood from the forest. This is the fuel used by most women in villages all over Ghana. My sister and I are cooking banku, which is made from maize and cassava dough mixed with water. We eat this all the time with fish, meat, or vegetables. After dinner, the mischievous girls go out to play. These drummers and dancers are the famous Odehe dance troupe. We have come to watch them rehearse and see what we can learn. The dance instructor is called Emmanuel Gomado, and he is known all over the world. But of course, soon the mischievous girls are joining in. The next morning, we are going for a drive in the country. Emmanuel is going to buy a new drum and has asked us to go along. There is just time before our show starts at the National Theatre. The drums are made in villages not far from Accra. I suppose you could call this a drum factory, and there are lots more of them along the road. Please, where did they get the sticks
wood
for the drums?
Well, the wood is chunibua, or we say it's one of the 16 different mahoganies what we have in Ghana. And this one, the inner part is very, very soft, and the out is quite hard, and so it is easy for them to work on it to make the whole through.
The drums are made from tree trunks, which are carved out by hand. Then they are shaped and polished.
But this contains a lot of sound when you hit it.
I learned to have different sound of the drums.
Normally, in our society here, in, let's say Ghana or Africa, we say we have male and female drums. The female drums are having high pitch, and the male drums are having a deep pitch. We order the skins at the slaughterhouse, and so the skin is being already purified in the slaughterhouse, and so then this is where we get our skins for the drums. So this is a cane, a normal cane which they use to make baskets or whatever it is. This is what they use to make the ring. I help you to hold it. Help you. This holds also the skin already. And then the skin will be turned over, and he's going to use this rope to weave it. Can you imagine how long will it take you to make a whole troop?
A year.
A year?
More than 1 hour.
Traditional music makes you feel better about your culture, about your country. It makes you love your country. It helps you to learn many things from it whenever it is being sung, and also helps you to understand what it is like to be an African. Back at the National Theatre, the TV company is getting ready and the stage is being set.
Hi, fans out there. You are welcome to Fun World.
We are all getting really nervous. It's the first time we've danced before an audience. All the presenters of Fun World are children, and of course, all the performers too. Sometimes there are themes like the disabled, smoking, drugs, or the environment. There are all kinds of acts like rap, dance, poems, drama, and songs. Finally, our time has come. I see my future as an actress for the meantime, but I would like to be an air hostess in the near future. But I would like to take dancing and acting as my hobby. Who knows? Maybe it will be my real profession in future.